Hi everyone, it's Annabelle here, and today we're going to talk about an edgeprop article that shows HDB terrace houses going against the grain for lease decay. So usually in lease decays, as the flat gets older, the prices of the flats are expected to drop. But in this instance, a recent house by Jalan Mamor transacted for 1.568 million, despite having only 47 years left on the lease. So in this video today, I'm going to cover three things. What are these HDB terrace houses all about? Number two, how many of them are left in Singapore? And number three, why are buyers still paying a premium on these flats despite the lease decay? So stay tuned to the end of this video to find out whether these unit types are a good fit for your portfolio. Back in the 1950s to the 1970s, they were first built by the Singapore Improvement Trust in part as an experiment by the early HDB for public low-rise housing. As of today, there are only 285 of these units still standing. With these houses, the youngest being from 1972, they are at least 50 years old, which leaves only 47 years left on their lease. If you look at the resale market, out of 285 units, only 6 units have been listed previously. The first being around Jalan Bahagia, there were 4 units. They was also built in 1972. The ask price was about 1.09 to 1.6 million. And then we have Jalan Mamor, which is around Kallang area, with 2 units listed for 1.28 to 1.65 million, also built in 1972. And then in Stirling Road, we have 2 units from 1.6 million upwards. So that was built in the 1960s to 1962. So with just 6 listings out of 285 units, there's only 2% of the entire stock. Now let's talk numbers. Talking about a HDB terrace house against a private terrace house of 99-year lease, it can easily be about 3 to 4 million for a private landed house, but a HDB terrace house of 1.6 with 47 years left on the lease has a depreciation of about 2,800 a month. And now if you work out the sum for the loan, if you get up to 75% of the loan to value for a 3% interest, it can be about 4,500 on the mortgage monthly. And this cost with depreciation and mortgage added together is still under $8,000. Whereas renting a terrace house around the city-fringe area can easily cost you anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000 a month. The other thing that appeals to people is the location of these terrace houses in mature estates where the amenities are well established. You have MRTs, you have markets, they are all infrastructures that are available at your fingertips. These houses also have a certain vibe to them, with the colonial looking facades and the vintage styles that appeal to certain people. So who should buy units like this, or who should not? So if you are looking for space within the city fringe, a ground floor living condition, basically landed home living environment, this unit is for you. And also if you are looking at a long-term horizon of 20 years plus and you don't mind living in it to the end of its lease, that is one of those buyers that you can consider a unit like that. Or you can also accept that the resale price will taper out when it hits CPF financing limits. Okay, so there are certain rules about that. It is not suitable for you if you plan to upgrade in 10 years' time, or you're uneasy about policy changes that may happen, or if you plan to gear for more equity in securing the asset. With 6 listings, 285 units, and decades worth of character, if you want to see whether the math works out, or you want to have a reality check on your own numbers, click on the link around this description for your complimentary Vine call. Like, follow, and subscribe if this video has saved you hours on scrolling. And I'll see you then on the next deep dive.